The Wright brothers had little of an education, but they were always interested in engineering and mechanics. They acquired a small fortune by building and selling bicycles. They used this fortune to invest their intellectual ability into flight. They first designed gliders, then they eventually tested wing shapes in one of the first ever designed wind tunnels. They built a very lightweight engine, and then they built the first airplane, all over the course of 4 or so years. On December 17, 1903, they achieved their goal at Black Hills, Kitty Hawk in North Carolina. The brothers sent a letter to numerous newspapers, but no one published the story. Having to prove themselves in the public's eye, the Wright brothers had an aeronautics competition with a pair of Frenchmen. Blowing away the competition, the Wright brothers made headlines worldwide. Wilbur died at an early age of a sickness, and Orville had to constantly battle lawsuits for many years, until his death in old age.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
One of the most hard-hitting impacts of the Wright brothers' airplane is the effect it had on warfare. Technology and warfare became intertangled in World War II, where the U.S. dropped 2 atomic bombs into Japan's harbor. On the transverse side of things, it was the Japanese who bombed Pearl Harbor and killed over 2,403 American lives, almost 70 of those being civilians. We can thank the Wright brothers for the term, "the world is such a small place," because they have ultimately brought the world together with their invention of the airplane. The Wright brothers not only brought family and friends together, but they have also brought some of the world's greatest minds together, including inventors and political figures. The Wrights' invention has also been a great step in making poverty history. With new, faster routes to the poverty-stricken countries, we can now bring them food and money faster than ever before.
World by making it much smaller. Distance doesn't mean what it used to mean when you can get in an airplane and fly 2-3 hours and be 600-700 miles away, even in a little airplane. That's what I like about it, changing my scenery in a short period of time.
The Wright brothers' invention of the airplane sparked many other inventions, including the altimeter, altitude indicator, also known as the artificial horizon, airspeed indicator, a magnetic compass, heading indicator, turn and bank indicator, or it's called the turn coordinator as well, and a vertical speed indicator. Besides building the foundation for many inventions to come of airplanes, the Wright brothers also influenced the race for space. With the space race's climax in the 1960s, the Wright brothers' benefits were reaped only 50 years after their initial invention. The space race has taken a lower view in the public's eye since the U.S. landed on the moon in 1969.